What's up, everybody? Rob Cash is on the set. Before we get started, any mentioning of any digital asset is not financial advice. You're an adult, you should know what to do. If not, please seek help. Hopefully, you'll get the help that you need. Now, I'm going to get straight to this article right here where it says Congress eyes new regulatory framework in 2020 Cryptocurrency Act. But before I go into the meat and potatoes of the article, there was a Ripple Insights article that was just published the other day, which I'm just going to go over that. I'm going to go over that slightly because I don't want to, be repetitive with other, discoveries out there that have shared, that particular report. And I was on a live chat with DNI. Well, I was participating in a live chat with DNI's live video early this morning around 4 in the morning. It was very good stream. I enjoyed it. Shout out to DNI. And he was touching on that Ripple Insights article as well. And I think it kind of ties into this. I'm not going to say it does, but the timing is very, very convenient. And I'm going to show the article at the latter part of this video just to show you how I think that this kind of ties in. I'm not saying that this ties with Ripple specifically, but what I'm saying is that it's amazing with the timing of the Ripple Insights article and how optimistic they were with the, 2020 outlook for cryptocurrencies. And then all of a sudden this pops up today. So let's get right into the meat and potatoes of this video, or at least of this article and the video. So let's scroll down here. This is an article by the Daily Hodl. I'll link it in the description. And it reads, a new draft bill dubbed the Cryptocurrency Act of 2020 aims to provide a comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto assets in the U.S. If enacted in 2020, if enacted in 2020, the proposal could become the key piece of legislation sought by industry leaders who are looking to legitimize the space and also provide legal clarity for consumers, investors, and companies that interact with cryptocurrencies and all crypto related businesses. The bill aims to clarify which federal agencies regulate digital assets, to require those agencies to notify the public of any federal licenses, certifications, or registrations required to create or trade in such assets and for other purposes. So it looks like they're going to, finally, put everyone in their lane so they can do their prospective duties towards, digital assets and classify and let things move forward properly, and everyone knows how they can move forward with a certain type of digital asset. So let's read further here. The proposal outlines in broad strokes how the government and its appropriate agencies would regulate new digital instruments and crypto related businesses, defining and distinguishing various types of crypto assets, providers, solutions, and protocols. So it looks like we're going to finally get a little bit more, I guess, detailed on how things, will be, you know, deemed or looked at, classified, and then institutions, businesses, and us as retail investors would be able to know our standings and things would move forward. So again, let's go further. List of covered terms: crypto commodity, cryptocurrency, crypto security, decentralized oracle, digital asset, federal digital asset regulator, reserve backed stablecoin, synthetic stablecoin. The three agencies acting as federal digital asset regulators will establish regulatory oversight. They are the Commodity Futures Trading Commissions, which is the CFTC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, respectively, monitoring crypto commodities, CFTC, cryptocurrencies, FinCEN, and crypto securities, SEC. Synthetic stablecoins could fall under the purview of SEC. So as you see on the screen here, it gives you each lane of respective duties of these particular, regulators in government. So they all have their duties of what type of digital assets they will be regulating. So we finally have something here. The bill also proposes that FinCEN be allowed to trace crypto transactions as well as anyone engaging in such transactions in a manner similar to that required of financial institutions with respect to currency transactions. So, here comes the monitoring, but hey, we asked for it, so it is what it is. FinCEN could also require crypto businesses and individuals engaged in related activities to submit certain reports or records in the event of criminal, tax, or regulatory investigations. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a PDF that gives some definitions, to what we saw, even though most of us in the space, know the definitions of the assets if you've been here for a few years. But for those that are new, there's a PDF. If you click on here, where you see it on the screen, if you click here, you'll be able to download the PDF and you can get a further description, of every classification of all digital assets. And we're going to check out what it means, to have a synthetic stablecoin. So let's get on with that. Okay, folks, this is the PDF that I downloaded from the article, and it gives a description, of digital assets. And again, a lot of us in the space know the classifications, but if you want extreme clarity for those that are new, or you just want it in writing, here you go right here. So right here it says smart contracts that rest on the blockchain. Well, no, that's actually continued from the page above here. So what I'm going to do is start, sorry about that, folks, where it says digital asset. Digital asset. The term digital asset means a crypto commodity, cryptocurrency, or crypto security. Federal Digital Asset Regulator. The term Federal Crypto Regulator means a commodity futures trading commission with respect to crypto commodities. B, the Secretary of the Treasury acting through the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network with respect to cryptocurrencies. And C, the Securities and Exchange Commission with respect to crypto securities. Reserved backed stablecoin. The term reserved backed stablecoin means a digital asset that A, is a representation of currency issued by the United States or a foreign government. B, rests on a blockchain or decentralized cryptographic ledger. And C, is fully backed by such currency on a one-to-one basis and fully centralized, collateralized in a correspondent banking account. Now down here, it gets to synthetic stablecoin. Synthetic stablecoin. The term synthetic stablecoin means a digital asset other than a reserved backed stablecoin that A, is stabilized against the value of a currency or other asset, and B, rest on a blockchain or decentralized cryptographic ledger. So that's just a quick, glossary of things. And you can download this PDF by clicking on the last article where it says here, right at the bottom of that article. So I just read it just to give you an example of, or a preview of what's going to be in the PDF. Okay, folks, this last article, like I said, it touches on the latest Ripple Insights publication where there was, it was pretty optimistic on the outlook, for digital assets in 2020. And this article touches on the Ripple Insights publication. I'm not going to, go through all out the article because I, want to save you guys some time. And again, I'm not trying to say that, oh, things are about to blow up because Ripple have some insights and, information or anything like that. That's not the case here. All I'm saying is this is what I'm seeing, and I'm posting it on YouTube so you guys can check it out and see what you get from it. And not only that, just sharing information in general. That's it. But again, the timing does seem pretty convenient. So it says three major themes Ripple expect to evolve in 2020 for increasing mainstream adoption. Again, convenience and timing. Okay, so let's scroll down here where it says, you see the Ripple sign here, and we're just going to get into the titles of what was published in the Ripple Insights publication. One, digital assets underpinning consumer financial products. So let's go down here to Title 2. Accelerated involvement of institutional players in cryptocurrency. Let's go to number 3. Evolution in the crypto space. Now, if you look at all three titles, of each section of the article, you can see that, there's, some insight on where things are headed for 2020. I will read the last part where it says evolution in the crypto space. Ashish and Brienne predicted that there will be more alliances among crypto exchanges in the coming year. He said, hence, companies will grow from regional to global players. Brienne, on her own part, believes consolidation would be driven more by the interest of institutional brands in digital assets and blockchain technology. Brienne said, quote, an increased focus on true volumes, subdued retail interest in exchanges, and the appearance of more institutional grade exchanges will make way for consolidation as companies make efforts to add more customers and volume. Brad anticipated that digital assets that do not have a proven use case beyond speculation will die, which a lot of people do feel that way, including myself. The world doesn't need 2,000 digital assets. This year saw the start of a shuttering of number crypto companies that Brad expects to continue in 2020, Brad added. So, again, you can check the article out because I didn't really want to beat this dead horse because, to my understanding, a lot of people, covered it, you know, and I don't want to, just keep, regurgitating that type of stuff. But I had to show you, you know, uh, what I think is correlating between the article that Ripple put out in their insights, and then all of a sudden we get some type of movement, on legislation on what's to come for digital assets in 2020. And like I said, the timing is pretty convenient. So I'm asking you, do you think the people at Ripple have an idea of where we're headed? And if so, are you taking advantage of the current price action, and not just for XRP, but for all these digital assets? Don't miss the boat, the train, or rocket ship. However you traveling to get to the moon, just make sure you got your ticket and you got a seat. This is Rob Cash, and I'm off the set.